All right, guys. Well, welcome back to the channel. Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, the CEO and founder, alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Levita Pyers, of the most incredible tax educational platform on planet Earth, called the Academy of Financial Education, where we teach the masses, and have been now for 30 years, that the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. Guys, whether you know it or not, regardless of your income level, taxes is your number one expense, and it is also your number one wealth killer. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and put a disclaimer out here. I am not a financial advisor, nor do I want to be. Okay? I do not give financial advice. I offer you financial education with documentation. I have a saying that says documentation beats conversation. Okay? I've been fortunate enough to be able to bless individuals now, again, over 30 years with information directly from the IRS, how to keep more of your hard-earned income in your pocket, legally, ethically, and morally. I got so much I want to say, and not enough time to say it. So one of the things that I want to really encourage each and every one of you to consider, and that is getting your money to work harder for you than you work for it. You cannot save yourself to freedom. Okay? You cannot save yourself to financial freedom. I was having a conversation yesterday with a gentleman, and we were talking about retirement. Okay? And we've been led to believe that retirement has a particular age to it, and typically that age is around 65 years old. Guys, that's the biggest myth. That is the biggest myth, okay? There is no age requirement for retirement. Let me say that again. There is no age requirement for retirement. Retirement is not an age. Retirement is a dollar amount. At the moment that you no longer have to trade your time for money, then you are retired, right? Think about it, right? Most times we say, man, I got to get my retirement account up to, an X amount of money, whatever that is, right? Retirement is when you no longer have to exchange your time for dollars. How do you do that? I think one of the number one wealth building tools that the masses have been uneducated about is, well, number one is taxation, understanding that you have the ability, the control to reduce taxation, and then now what do you do with that money? Okay? You got to put that money in an investment. You got to get that money compounding for you and making you more money while you're sleeping, more money while you're working. Okay? A job was never designed to provide financial freedom. Let me say it again. A job was never designed to provide financial freedom. A job is a tool to get you to financial freedom. I wish my mom and dad would have taught me this. I wish the school system would have taught me this information. I swear to you that I would be a multi-millionaire, okay? And it's not so much about the money. It's not so much about being a millionaire, more so than it's about understanding that the number one asset It's not our house. It's not our car. The number one asset, guys, is our time. When you can control your time, when you can wake up when you're done sleeping, okay? When you can wake up when you're done sleeping, when you can go to bed when you're tired, not because you got to get up to an alarm clock to go to your job, okay? Nothing wrong with having a job. But a job was never meant for you to be there for 35 or 40 years. Think about the amazing changes that we have with technology right now. I want to ask you a question. Why are people still on this 40-40-40 blueprint? What's the 40-40-40 blueprint, Mark? Teaching our children to go to school, get a good education, to get a good job, to work 40 hours a week for 40 years of their life, to hopefully live on 40% of what they were earning over those 40 years per month, per year, just to struggle to survive. That's the blueprint. You don't believe me? Ask some of the elderly folks that have retired. Are they living a better life in retirement than they are when they were working? How do we change that? Guys, the world has changed, okay? So here's the tips. Again, this is not financial advice. You can take the meat, eat the meat, and spit out the bones. When you get that paycheck, you need to pay yourself first. How do you do that? You've got to set aside a certain amount of money, and you've got to put that money in an investment, okay? I'm not going to tell you how to invest it or what to invest it in. Okay, I woke up this morning, and when the stock market opened, my portfolio was up 18% today. 18% today, okay? We got to get rid of this. If you can get 8% a year, it's not going to work. That's a 40-40-40 plan, okay? You need to be getting 8% per week, 8% per month. You got to put more of your money to work for you, okay? We got to get rid of consumer debt, okay? And that includes the mortgage. We got to get rid of the credit card debt, okay? A lot of us have not been a good steward with our money, okay? We got to get tax educated, because I don't care how much wealth you create. I don't care how much money you make. You cannot lose 20 and 30% of your money and think that you're going to build wealth. So, guys, that's just some of the tips. Again, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell in the corner so you're notified anytime that I feel like I want to drop some knowledge. Definitely go to the email inside of the description of this video if you want to learn more about how to legally, ethically, and morally reduce your taxes in 2024 to put more money in your pocket so you can put that money to work for you. Go to the email and shoot me an email. And guys, share this information, okay? And remember this. You don't have to work 40 years of your life to start living. You can live right now, and there's no reason why we all can't have true time freedom in less than 40 years. With that being said, guys, I'll see you where? I'll see you on the right side of money. Remember, like, subscribe, and share this video.